Hi everyone, Biggs here, and I've taken some time away from Destiny to talk about a different game. As you would all know, Star Wars Battlefront, the beta has just come out, and I'm absolutely enjoying the game to death, right? It's just because it's full on Star Wars. I've been waiting for this game since Star Wars Battlefront 2, along with a lot of other people, but from playing the game a lot, with a couple of my friends, I have noticed a lot of buggy things, things that need changing about the game because it's just not right at the moment. As you would have seen probably around the internet, there's a lot of people saying that Walker Assault is one-sided, and I would absolutely agree on that in some terms, as obviously the Imperials obviously have their AT-ATs, the ATSTs, you know, their fighters, which are very OP. When you get into that ATST, you can absolutely mess a lot of things up. Like, it's very hard to get one of them down before they take a lot of your team out, so it is very difficult to try and win as when you're playing the Rebels. A lot of people don't know is that when the AT-AT's energy, you know, the shields have gone down, that if you use the orbital strike, I learned this from Frankie on PC, is that if you use an orbital strike on the AT-ATs, it will pretty much take them down straight away. And me and a couple of buddies tried this, and you know, it worked. But a lot of people don't know this, so it is very difficult. It's not obvious for that to be used, and no one really knows about it. So you and a couple of friends knowing about it, it's hard to try and get the orbital strike to try and take down the AT-ATs. So it's very difficult. That, I would say, is kind of one-sided, and it's something that needs to be fixed. Like those, the enemy teams, like ships and everything, they're very difficult. Another thing about these are a couple of bugs that do need fixing, but it's the sun flares, right? And these are the same guys that made Battlefield 3 and 4, right? So the sun flare was a big issue in the Battlefield 3 beta, right? I've been there, I've seen it, and you think it would have been, that wouldn't be like a problem on this type of beta, but there it is, it's there. That's definitely needs sorting out, because when you look there, you just can't see anything, and you get absolutely obliterated by any other team that's behind the sun. Another couple of major issues that me and my friend were talking about is that clipping. When you clip to things, I mean this by there's like small rocks on the floor, plastic crates that you're getting stuck on, you can't move, you're getting stuck on your friendly players, and you're getting absolutely obliterated. It's just things that need starting. One thing that really annoys me is the sniper rifle, right? It's a very good weapon if you can blooming connect a shot to an enemy. Because I'm using the sniper rifle, and it's almost impossible to connect a shot on a moving target. When they're stood still, and you've got the reticule on the head, it seems like it doesn't even want to connect. It's like the barrel and the sight is not connected, and once you're aiming, you need to aim a little bit to the left or the right of the barrel for it to even connect the shot, and it just seems a bit ridiculous. Like, I don't know, it seems like the bullet is dropping, and there shouldn't even be any bullet drops with a laser weapon. You know, it's just really annoying thing. It's like almost impossible to use a sniper rifle, getting very frustrated trying to connect a shot. It's like pretty much every time you need to just hit him in the body and then just shoot him dead quick. You know, it's just really annoying. Making headshots is just the worst type of thing to try and do. The buddy system, there should be some sort of like stoppage, or you know, if your buddy's under fire, that you should not be able to spawn on him. And there's another thing that DICE should already know about, is that if your friend is under fire, that you shouldn't be able to spawn on them, because you spawn on them straight away, you get killed, spawn killed straight away, and it's just like, what the fuck. Another thing about spawning is that there's no spawn time. Like, you can spawn almost instantly, and it's just a bit of a clusterfuck, you know. There's just no control. This is especially on the Walker Assault map. It's just no control. It's all a massive clusterfuck. Everything's everywhere. You literally run somewhere, you get shot up by about 3 people who've just spawned on their team member, and it's just ridiculous. Like, I just think that there should be at least like a 3-second, you know, spawn time or something, because DICE have made plenty of games. They've, you know, worked on Battlefield 3 and 4, and they finally fixed this in Battlefield 4, you know, but they should have don't spawn on your buddy if they're under fire. Should have a respawn delay. You know, it's just ridiculous. Like, especially there's no boundaries. Like, if you go out of bounds of the map, then it'll say you've got 5 seconds to get back into the area, but you can literally get behind your enemy team's lines and just move behind them and just start wiping them out. And I just feel that there's no protection behind you. You literally have to be watching everywhere you're going. One other thing that I was really excited about is the fighter combat. And I'm used to playing on Battlefield 4 with the fighters, right? And it's really cool, dogfights and everything. And then you get into a plane, and then you spawn, and then it's like you're stuck on rails, like you're on a roller coaster, and you can't move left or right, up or down or anything. There's just no movement. So an enemy team fighter can just come straight behind you, fire the rockets, shoot you, you're dead, and there's just no control. You've got nothing to protect yourself with. So that's something that definitely needs to be sorted. Another thing is that you're going around the map and you see an enemy fighter, and there's a lock on. So if you just right click your mouse, and it'll lock on, and it'll literally follow, and the turrets will literally align to the fighter, so you can just literally shoot them, and they've got no chance of defense unless they use like one of the F1 keys, and they can just do like a battle roll out of the way. But it's just easy kills. Like, you're using the mouse cursor to aim where you're going, and it just doesn't feel nice. It just feels horrible, clanky, and just awful. Like, a beta before a month release of the game is not a beta, okay? The game is finished. You know, it is finished. There's nothing more they can change on it. So the thing is that feels that way. It's just let me down. Like, when I used to play Battlefront 2, the space combat, it felt awesome. Like, playing it on the Xbox original, it was brilliant. And then you come playing on the PC, and you're flying around. It's not fun. It's just boring. It doesn't feel right. It just feels slow and weird, and I really don't like it. But the game as a whole is fantastic, right? The drop zone game mode, I think, is the best one that you can play, because Walker Assault at the moment is just not ready to be played by me personally, but I think the game is really fun. Everything is just fun about it, you know, getting in there with a friend and playing it. And it's Star Wars. It's something I've been waiting for many years, since I was a kid. So I'm so happy with it, but there's a lot of people who will not enjoy it, you know, because of the things that I've talked about. But being able to play as Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, you know, is just like the best thing ever. And, you know, it's Star Wars. It's just, everything just sounds great. It looks amazing, and, you know, I just can't be more happier with it. It's just those things that just need to be fixed, I think. And unless they're going to bring out a massive day one patch, I don't see those, you know, the big things I was talking about being fixed. But we just need to wait and see, because I'm definitely going to get this game. There's no doubt about it. It's Star Wars. We've all been waiting for a Star Wars game. It's here. But I just think it might have been hyped up a little bit too much, obviously, because they might have rushed it a little bit to try and get it out with the new Star Wars that is coming out. But we'll just have to see. Let's just hope they change some things. But I'm definitely going to buy it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to upload videos about it. It's just, I can't kid myself into thinking I won't play it, because I will. And, you know, it is an amazing game. It just, those things do need fixing. But that's it from me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, give me a thumbs up, and comment down in the comment section below if you think I've missed anything, or you've got some things you want to touch up on. If you want to see some more content from me, guys, please give me a sub. Cheers for watching.